morning, noon or night, Ecorvion here and welcome to Highlands SMP, the final episode, season finale one might say. Now today we're just going to be doing a quick little run through. Yes, I know, I'm in creative. Not actually on the server right now because the server is officially shut down as we're getting prepared for season 2. Hey, was that announcement made? Probably not. So we're resetting the map. And to reset the map, getting prepared, I decided let's go through all the builds I've done on the server a bit more in depth. The campsite was an idea that originated during Shadowlight Season 3. Its initial intention was to be my main base in the end campgrounds. Unfortunately, the campgrounds were not complete by the time I left Beacon SMP, so I decided to transfer the idea onto Highlands. In the center of the build lies a custom fire pit surrounded by sideways logs acting as natural seats. Bordering the fire pit are two tents, a basic campsite tent and a coffin tent, and a flagpole bearing the colors of America. Despite what people think, yes, I am American. Just across the river is the first two fish farms. This design was made for style and not efficiency, as it produces 1/3 of the fish the other farm makes. The farm is not finished, as you may be able to tell from the holes in the walls that were meant to hold redstone lamps. The main design was made to resemble a freshly dried water ruin. The second farm can be found right behind the first one. As you might be able to tell, the design wasn't the first thing, as it looks like someone smashed a rock into a mountain and claimed it as art. The farm is surprisingly efficient, gathering 64 name tags over a 24-hour AFK period. To the side rests a column of chests with a ladder to travel up and down. This statue, much like the campsite, was originally intended to be built during Shadowlight Season 3. Initially, it was intended to be a prank on Zolja's fish farm, but that concept failed when, as with the campsite, I left Beacon SMP. On Highlands, the statue was a template for a 1/16 scale replica in the ocean, but the reset made that project largely unattainable. At the bottom of the central lake rests what I like to call the water vault. The outside is designed like a large vault crank inspired by Generic B's vault on Minecraft Season 4. Inside the vault is a small central chamber branching off into two chest holes and an enchantment station that holds my first witherhead on the server. Going down the stairs leads you into a room lovingly called the Potion Toilet Room. It acts as my sleeping quarters as well as my alchemy station. As with the first fishing farm, the room is meant to resemble a recently dried water ruin. Just off the east shore you can find a small cabin with a beacon shooting through the roof. Not much can be said about this cabin aside from what you initially see. The attic holds a cluster of chests and crafting benches, and the basement holds a small table with a lamp and my signature coffee cup. The beacon gives off a speed 2 buff that extends halfway across the central lake. One of my favorite builds of all time, the plane was designed specifically off of the plane in the game The Forest, while it was still an alpha. It was made for a special parody of The Forest in Minecraft, but unfortunately I never got around to completing the rest of the project, and it fell into the rivers of time. The only way into the plane is through the nether hub, where you will pop out overlooking a large drop hole that leads directly into the water vault. Just across the hole is a small engine room. On the other side of the portal, lines of blue chairs lead you to the cockpit, where you can see the radio tower signal off in the distance. My last build on Highlands Season 1 was the radio tower. I was inspired while playing Just Cause 2 to make an entire control station on my streaming server, but the concept became too big of an idea to put on that server, so I decided to transfer it on the Highlands. The base of the tower was inspired by communications bases in Just Cause 2, while the main tower took from the radio masts once again in Just Cause 2. The center holds a purely aesthetic beacon that changes colors from white to red when it extends out the main tower. Unfortunately, I was unable to complete the main control room before the season ended. My first and only build at spawn is the lightsaber. A simple yet pleasing build, the lightsaber came about when I first saw the trailer for Star Wars Episode 7. That, mixed with the need to find an idea for a spawn house, led me to create what is generally accepted as the most awe-inspiring build in the Highlands spawn. Taking approximately 4 hours to gather materials and make, this massive force of death serves as my spawn shop, selling the name tags gathered from my fish farm. There are two small rooms in the hilt of the saber that were intended to be the place of housing, but they never got started, let alone completed. I hope you have enjoyed this season of Highlands SMP. I look forward to seeing you in the next season, Season 2. We do have a twist going on. We are doing something with the world generation. Not going to tell you exactly what's going on, but you will know probably Monday. This is going up either Sunday morning or Saturday night. So, I hope to see you on Highlands Season 2, and thank you for watching Highlands Season 1. Good morning, noon or night, ik hoor weer aan heeren. As you might be able to tell, design wasn't the first thing, as it looks like someone's... The second farm can be found right behind the first one, as you... Inside the vault is a small central chamber branching off 2 chest halls. My last build on Highlands Season 1 was the radio tower. It was in... Hey,
how you doing?
good.
Good.
Yep. A simple yet pleasing build, the lightsaber came out when I first saw the first trailer. Blah, blah, blah.